just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Jim Palmer. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. Misses outside, 1-0. That catches the corner. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Nope.
Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
it's looking pretty sharp to start the
2
ball
balls,
game. He's got
2
that
strikes.
good fastball working early.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Salvador Perez. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
downstairs. And that's ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Michael Wacha.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Isbell pulls that one down. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now this is in the air down the line. Canna makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. That one catches the corner for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that is the inning. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second, and to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And a swing and a miss there. Palmer goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Handles, throws to first, 1 up, 1 down. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Michael Massey in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. This one in the air center field. Snyder snags it on the run. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Blanco sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Line drive to short and caught. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Mark Canha. That one down the line and foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 ball.
And that's outside. That just misses. It's 2-2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own and 1 away in the top of the third. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Now a check swing, but he held up. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground to third, and a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Blanco, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Waka back to work. Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Max Muncy. There's the swing and a miss. Conforto on at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Towards first, and it's just foul. That was close. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. And here is Duke Snider. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. And downstairs.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now the DH, Ralph Kiner. He's 0 for 1. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Late swing, fouled off. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Witt in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that one missing low.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
In the air, right field, Ohtani under it. Hauls it in for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And there's a foul ball. Started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2
Garcia
strikes.
off of first with 2 away. Pasquantino checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 4th, and now it's Mookie Betts. Fly ball center field. Canna. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to left his first time. That just
Outside, that's a
misses.
ball.
Ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset.
time.
A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one
ball
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center.
Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Move to second. Ohtani back in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And ball 1. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Yoan swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Canna squeezes it, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Fermin, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. That one missed. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And that's through there for a strike. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. Pretty nice play there. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mark Canha. That's off the mark. Ball one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Isbell stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that's a little bit high. 2-0. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
On the ground. On to first. And that's the 3rd. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Michael Conforto. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Line to second, snagged on the bounce.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here comes Max Muncy. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back. And it's off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now Duke Snider fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Squirts away a little bit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well done behind the dish. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Ralph Kiner now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Muncy at second with 2 down. And a count 1-2. That's down and in.
2.
That's a really good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner edges away at second. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So now Turner in on that right side.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
That catches the outside corner. 0-2 now. And that one cutting but missing down low. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Runner around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 1-1. First and second, 2 outs. Mookie Betts will hit next. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Kiner. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Down the line, and it's foul. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Last half of inning number 5. A changeup missing. 2-2. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. All set for the top of the sixth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. And that one upstairs.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Maikel Garcia steps in for the Royals. He's 2 for 2. And that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Next
One
offering
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the
The
count.
Royals down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings and misses. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Long.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball that's
Hodges
outside.
in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 3-1. And first offering is fouled off. That one is
Ball, that's
upstairs.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Conforto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Muncy digs in. Foul ball there. Conforto, the base runner at first with one out. Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation
No
here.
ball,
He's been
2
working
strikes.
up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Ball that's low.
Squirts away a little bit. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Duke Snider getting ready to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the air, left field. Blanco makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, top of inning number 7. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Fastball is outside.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Here's a 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Freddie Fermin, the next to hit. And that one off the outside edge.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
And a swing and a miss.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Strike 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Taylor Clark.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. And the batter will be Justin Turner. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double.
This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. And a foul ball. Ball 1 there. Betts on at second with 2 down. Right side, Massey. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. First pitch, and he just misses. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Mark Canha now at the plate. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's down and away.
This guy's a fun guy
One
to
ball,
watch
two strikes,
taking it
Miguel.
bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that.
So impressive how the velo is
One ball,
still
one
there
strike.
even this deep into the outing.
Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Angel Serpa. Hodges, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. A dive. He's got it. The throw. In time. Got him. So up next, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 3 in this one. On a line, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Coming home. He'll score.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Muncy to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to first. And that one handled. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's the center fielder, Duke Snyder. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Line drive, base hit, and a run in to score. Ralph Kiner will hit next. Just
ball.
missed.
Counts 1-0.
Step off throw to first.
Oh, he's in.
And he's back safely. Snyder leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fought off foul. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
Out.
Nicely done for the out. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. And first offering is fouled off. To third, Muncy. Zips it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. He swings and fouls one off. Looked like it was a little bit up. The
ball, 2
Royals
strikes,
down
Miguel.
by 4 here at the top of the 9th. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
So they're down to their final out. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. Bottom of the inning, Miguel Rojas at the plate. Palmer back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out. Number one. Here's Betts. Swing and a ground ball. Gets to it with a slide. And he'll be safe at first. Max Muncy at the dish. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. And there's a ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
A swing and a miss. Back here in L.A., last chance for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. That misses, and that's ball one. There's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Chris Taylor. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Got him looking. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the ninth, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Rod Carew. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Mountcastle over to second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get one.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Oliva in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Right through there for a strike. Larnach at first, one gone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins. Here's Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. That's a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And that drops in for a strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's way high. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left. And it's fouled away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles get a shutout on the mound. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Palmer back to work. Just
Nope,
off the
that's
outside
outside.
edge.
Ball.
And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2-2.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. Here's Josh Young. That one's in there.
Right.
It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Just
Ball.
missed. And that's in for a strike. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Just
That's the
missing
ball.
there. And the count is 1-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
He's got it. And there are two down. Here. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That clips the corner. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that
No, that
just
missed. That's the ball.
misses. Right side, hard hit. Mountcastle steps on the bag. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here is Adolis Garcia. That one
Ball,
misses.
outside.
1-0.
All right.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. Next pitch is
That's the
outside.
ball.
In the air, right side of the infield. Mountcastle. He makes the grab, and there's one away. And we're back. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia. Palmer back to work. Slider right there.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's in the
Ball.
dirt.
1-1.
Way out front for strike two.
1-2.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Josh Young. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Softly hit to third. Quips it to Mountcastle. Rangers go down in order. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1-2.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And a foul ball. Palmer winds and deals. Tap foul at the plate. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Josh Smith. First pitch just misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching for it, makes the catch. All right, ready to go here. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. He was late there, strike one.
0-1. Nope, ball.
Witt Jr. is one of only two players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first two seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Quips it to Mountcastle, and an easy out to start the game. Jonathan India at the plate now. That's ball one. Out to short. Henderson slings it across. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And now it's Kyle Isbell. First pitch misses. Just missed.
That's up.
And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
2-2's the count.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Check swing called strike. And that's strike one. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. One out in the second. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, bases empty. And next up for the Royals, George Brett. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Outside. Second inning here. No score.
1-1.
That's to third. Robinson. To first. Third out. And now Bobby Witt Jr. Clips the outside corner, and this one is off and running. That's towards center. Mullins. And there's one away. Jonathan India at the plate.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2
Got to be
strikes.
careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
That's way
1-2.
outside. And that's ball 1. Next offering
2-2.
misses down and away. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. Baylor under it, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Just off the
that's it.
inside edge. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Inside, just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Next offering upstairs. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. Late with the swing there.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
In the dirt, now 1-2. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. There's a line drive to left field. Mullins makes the grab on the run. Digging in. Tyrone Blanco. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway in Denver.
Ball, that's just out.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. In the air, center field. Snyder settles under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Witt, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swings here and blasts one left field, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a swing and a miss. Now it's the DH, Ralph Kiner. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Justin Turner.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Betts into second.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here is Gil Hodges. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Now 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
And that is the inning. Second inning set to go. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Off the mark
Outside,
there,
that's the ball.
and it's 1-0. That one fouled off. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Michael Massey, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Mark Canha. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Make it 4 strikeouts. Back here in Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit.
Number 4, Ralph Kiner.
2 outs, bases empty.
0-1 the count.
That to right. Donovan sizing this one up. And that'll do it. So 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Ralph Kiner. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Hard hit left side. Arenado to first in time. That's out number. And now the center fielder, Ralph Kiner. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And it finds its way through for a hit. One down. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Ralph Kiner. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Baez. Double play. They can't see. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Ralph Kiner. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Outside.
Ball,
and the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him looking. The battle. Now it's going to be Ralph Kiner. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Back here at PNC Park, now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. Boyd back to work. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next offering misses, and 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit. Swings through that.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. This one in the air, right field. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. Bottom of the 7th, and the batter now, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one missed.
2-2 the count.
Ripped on a line. Happ hauls it in, and there's one away. And welcome back. Back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Way
One
high
ball,
with that one.
2
Gonna
strikes.
count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Yep, that ball
Don't
went
miss
out.
in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Crow Armstrong raging back towards the wall. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. Snell back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
If it were an
0-1.
average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is
outside.
unreal.
Bay gets his lead at first with nobody out. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Swinging a foul straight back.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
Inside, ball
Just
2.
off the inside corner. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Ralph Kiner. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Ralph Kiner. That one outside.
1-0.
Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Ralph Kiner digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing,
1-1.
no appeal. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Got him looking. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed.
Ball. Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. And foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Rodon sets and deals.
Ball 4,
and
check your
ball
base.
4, 2 aboard.